What's up, YouTube? It's Xandar the Legend, and today we're gonna do something a little more modern. Tonight we had some pretty good luck at my local card shop. I did some pack wars, and we got some modern cards. Something like Tezzeret, Kiki Jiki, Bitter Blossom. Wow, I feel like we're really zoomed in here. Mox Opal. Some crappy rares, but I mean, it is what it is. You can kind of pause through them. But I'm slowly getting into modern. And these are the cards that I pulled tonight and did the pack wars with, so I'm really happy with my outcome. 2 foil wildfires. Pretty disappointed how common of a foil rare that one is. And then just some basic. There's the foils. Nothing too special. Foil uncommons people do tend to care about. Let's look at those. Yeah, Necrogenesis. Selesnya Sanctuary. Hey, the Mortar Pod. That's kind of cool. But we're going to be doing an unboxing video. Like I said, I'm wanting to get into Modern. And to do that, when you don't really have a place to start, and you don't want to buy singles, there is the Modern Event Deck. My local game shop was actually running a special on these, and I got it for $42, which I feel is a really good deal, considering it's more than that online. So without further ado, let's not make it a 20-minute video, and let's get really started here. Guess what? Paula Deen's gone away, and it's Gerber time. However, what is that gunk? That is concrete adhesive because of some projects I've been working on, so that's alright. Gerber is still a much better knife and goes right through it, unlike Paula Deen. So no more complaints about Paula, okay? She's retired. And let's get right into this March of the Multitudes Modern Event Deck. 60-card deck plus a 15-card sideboard. Do you really think you could take this to a modern night and win? I've heard lots of good and bad things. First off, the box. Very cool. Very well done. That's going to be the sideboard, I assume. That's going to be the deck. And you even get, yes, indeedy, really crappy sleeves. Most people don't care for the Ultra. I think these are made by Ultra Pro. Most people don't like them, so they would just be good to put in your trade binders, that sort of thing. And we also got a life counter. Let's take a look at that. Pretty cool life counter, actually. If you like blue and gray, it's the one for you. Pretty cool set emblem as well. So see, look, yeah, you get 2 different areas plus your main area there. You're going to get an insert for March of the Multitudes. Let's just take a bigger look at that. Every card that's in the set, well, you're going to get that. How to play the deck. Sideboarding, and the modern format, tournaments and events. Just, yeah, kind of cool, but realistically, for us, it's just more trash. Now, I'm not too familiar with Modern, so feel free to leave me a comment down below on, what I go over here, because I have a feeling I won't have the best and accurate ways to explain what we're going to want to do against decks. So really, this is going to be an overview of the cards that come in this set. We're going to have a Soul Warden, which is 1 planes for 1/1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Now, I assume that's going to be because it's going to be a token deck. Tide Hollow Scholar, black and a white for a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand, and you choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. When it leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to its owner's hand. Almost a full playset of those. Path to Exile. This is one of the premium removal cards. I do know that. Instant ability for 1 mana. Exile target creature. Its controller may search his or her library for a basic land card and put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle his or her library. Not a full playset, but just 3. Inquisition of Kozilek. 1 black for a sorcery. Target player reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it with the converted mana cost 3 or less, and that player discards that card. Pretty good. Realistically, I think you'd play Thoughtseize instead of that, but I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments down below. Shrine of the Loyal Legions. Pretty weird, cool-looking card there. 2 uncolored for an artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, whenever you cast a white spell, put a charge counter on the Shrine of Loyal Legions. For 3 and tap it, put a 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature token onto the battlefield for each charge counter on the Shrine of Loyal Legion. So yeah, token generator. Couple of those. Honor of the Pure. 1 uncolored and a white. Enchantment creature. White creatures you control get +1/+1. Intangible Virtue. 1 uncolored and a white. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. We do get a full play set of that. Raise the Alarm. I love this artwork on it compared to the new Modern Masters version. 1 uncolored and a white for put 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. A very token heavy deck, obviously. Zealous Persecution. 1 white, 1 black for an instant ability. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-1. Pretty good, and we're going to see 3 of those. Unfortunately, not a full play set. Now, the first mythic you're going to get in here is the Sword of Feast and Famine. 3 uncolored. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from black and from green. Whenever the creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card, and you untap all lands you control. It has a 2 equipped mana cost. Lingering Souls is 2 uncolored and a white. Put 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Also has flashback for just 1 uncolored and a black. Probably we're going to have a full play set of these. Yep, full play set of those. Spectral Procession, definitely a new card. That's a card in Modern Masters as well. It's either 2 uncolored or whites for 3 whites. Put 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. I don't know why I got stumbled on that. Should be a full play set of those. And then our other mythic, beautiful. You guys all know I'm a huge fan of Elspeth. This is a different Elspeth than I'm typically used to playing, but this is the Knight Errant. 2 uncolored, double white. Her +1, she starts with 4 loyalty. Her +1 is put a 1/1 white soldier creature token onto the battlefield. For +1, target creature gets +3/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Or for -8, you get an emblem. Artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and lands you control are all indestructible. Beautiful, beautiful card there. I love her plate mail, love her sword. She's got her gods in there. Love that card. Caves of Kilios. This is from Magic 15, Core 15. It's a land. You can tap it and add a colorless, or you can add a black or a white, but it deals 1 damage to you. We're probably going to see 4 of those. Yep, not a bad deal. City of Brass. I've never actually used this card before. It's a rare land. When it becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to you, but you can add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Only 2 of those. Isolated Chapel. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control plains or a swamp. You can tap it and add a plains or a swamp. I feel like that's pretty good. And we should get a full, good 4 full play sets of a full play set of those. Man, I cannot talk tonight. Vault of the Archangel. Tap and add 1 colorless to your pool, or for 2, a black and a white. Creatures you control gain Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. I feel like that's a very solid, and probably need 1 or 2 more of those in there. But Windbrisk Heights, it has Hideaway. This land enters the battlefield tapped. When it does, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. Tap and add a plains to your mana pool. Spin a plains and tap. You may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost if you attacked with 3 or more creatures this turn. Definitely good for tokens, but I don't feel like it'd be used that much. But I could be wrong since there's an entire play set of them in there. Then we're going to have plains and swamps. It makes perfect sense. Now, from what I understand, you're looking for godless shrines. That's what we wanted to go fetch. You want some godless shrines to add to this. I'm not really sure what else you do add to this to make it better, though, other than that. Being token heavy, it seems like there's a lot of easy ways to get rid of everything. So let's take a look at the sideboard. Relic of Progentius, 1 uncolored artifact. Tap, target player exiles a card from his or her graveyard. For 1, exile the Progentius, exile all cards from all graveyards, and draw a card. 3 of those. Burnton Forge Tender, 1 blue or 1 white, for a 1/1 protection from red. You can sacrifice it and prevent all damage a red source of your choice would deal this turn. I don't really think that's that good, but maybe it is. Duress. Now, I definitely know you use Thoughtseize instead of Duress. 1 black. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards a card. Duress is also common in Dragons and Tarkir, so very easy to add to this if you wanted to do that. There's going to be 3 of them in here. I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be Thoughtseizes. Kataki War's Wage. 1 uncolored and a white for a 2/1. All artifacts have, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 1. So it's good for basically to play against artifact decks, which I'm assuming that's all Tron. Dismember was reprinted as an uncommon as Modern Masters 2015 as well. 1 and then 2 Phyrexian mana, which can be paid with either Swamp or 2 life.
Target creature gets -5 and -5 until end of turn. Great removal spell. Ghost Quarter, tap it and add 1 colorless to your pool, or you can sacrifice it and tap it. Destroy target land. Its controller may search his or her library for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield, and then shuffle his or her library. Very nice for also, I'm assuming, Tron. We are going to get the emblem for Elspeth, which is real nice. You don't have to go looking for that somewhere else. And then we're going to get our different spirit tokens on one side, which is the 1/1 flying. And then our mirror and soldier tokens on the other side. So guys, that's everything that's going to be in the March of the Multitudes. Pretty much what it comes down to is you're getting Elspeth, you're getting a couple other good cards, but Elspeth and the Sword of Feast and Famine are your main cards you're getting from this. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoyed seeing modern content for once. We're going to be having deck tech reviews coming up here soon, and pretty much anything and everything you guys want to see. I'm really excited for Magic Origins, and we'll finally be getting our Modern Masters stuff up on the channel. We're having a lot of modern stuff over the next couple of days, so thanks for watching, guys. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you want to see. Keep playing Magic. I'm out of here.